We as humans love mystery and we love to speculate, and that is exactly where conspiracy theories come from. Something happens and then people speculate and create theories around said event. A conspiracy theory is an explanation for an event or situation that invokes a secret plot or plan by sinister and powerful groups, often political in motivation. Now, many of us just shrug off conspiracy theorists because everything has a logical explanation, right? Well, not everybody thinks that way, and some hardcore conspiracy theorists think that they broke the matrix and that they are just really intelligent intellectuals. Now, is this dangerous? The answer is yes and no. I feel like there is nothing wrong with questioning certain things, and why not create some mystery in our boring everyday lives? But sometimes these theories are taken way too far and things get out of hand, like in the case of the Pizzagate conspiracy theory. Let's start with what is Pizzagate. So the whole thing started in November of 2016 when Hillary Clinton's campaign chair John Podesta was hacked and his email conversations were shared on WikiLeaks. Proponents of the Pizzagate conspiracy theory falsely claimed that the emails contained coded messages that connected several high-ranking Democratic Party officials and US restaurants with an alleged human trafficking and child sex ring. Now, one of the restaurants that they believed to be part of this was the Comet Ping Pong Pizzeria in Washington, D.C., and this ring was believed to be run out of the basement of said establishment. How did they make this connection? Well, according to an article by the New York Times, one of the emails between Podesta and James Alefantis, the owner of DC Pizzeria Comet Ping Pong, discussed Alefantis hosting a possible fundraiser for Clinton. Now, when all of these emails got leaked, many users of 4chan and Reddit started speculating about the links between Comet Ping Pong and the Democratic Party. These theories then spread like wildfire after a Reddit user posted a Pizzagate evidence document. Now, this document itself, along with the subreddit, has since been deleted. But this document is archived, so I was able to find it and read through it. And I even read the emails. Now, one of these emails that is used in the theory that is supposed to prove the guilt of Tony Podesta, the campaign chair of Clinton, is a response he wrote after being asked how his trip was going. In his response, he said it was good, but he was wired because he was sitting around kids on the plane. Which isn't a weird response. Kids are naughty and can be extremely irritating. I don't really see the connection, to be honest. Anyways, after this document was shared, fake news sites picked up the story, which just accelerated the spread of the lies. Theorists started stalking Alefantis, the owner of the pizza place's Instagram feed, for pictures of children. Now, on his Instagram, they pointed to some of the photos posted there as evidence of the conspiracy. Many of the images shown by the proponents of this conspiracy theory was just taken off of Facebook friends that liked the pizzeria. So it wasn't even pictures of the owner himself that he took. It's pictures they took from different places, and they used it as evidence to prove that this Pizzagate story was a real thing. Soon, there were protesters outside of Comet Ping Pong. Alefantis even invited some of them in, and he tried to explain to them that these theories are all false, but these explanations would fall on deaf ears. In an interview with BBC, Alefantis said they ignore basic truths. For instance, the conspiracy supposedly is run out of the restaurant's basement. We don't have a basement. Sometimes an innocent picture of a child in a basket is just an innocent picture of a child in a basket, and not proof of a child's trafficking ring. Now, all of this led to several death threats to the owner as well as the employees. Not even the bands that once had performed at the pizzeria were safe. Everybody got threatened and harassed. Imagine being a waiter at a restaurant. One day you have a normal life, you work to pay the bills, and the next day you are being accused of being part of some pedo ring. There is a reason why the court system uses innocent till proven guilty. You can't just decide based on biased evidence that someone is guilty. The results of doing this could be disastrous. But that's not the worst of it. All of this accumulated to a really scary event. So, between the 27th of November 2016 and the 1st of December of the same year, Alex Jones on Infowars posted 3 videos on the Pizzagate conspiracy. Now, Edgar Madison Welch, a father of 2, watched these episodes and decided he would self-investigate the claims made against the pizza restaurant. He tried to persuade 2 of his friends to join him in this rescue mission. Welch told his friends the raid on the pizza ring might require them to sacrifice the lives of a few for the lives of many. Now luckily, he failed to persuade his friends, but that didn't stop him. On the afternoon of Saturday, December 4th, 2016, 28-year-old Edgar Madison Welsh, armed with an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle, a .38 handgun and a folding knife, strolled into the restaurant. He walked to the back of the restaurant where the children were playing ping pong. Now the employees saw him and went table to table whispering to customers to get out. He then made his way to the kitchen and shot open a lock, which led him to cooking supplies. As I'm sure you assumed, he found no children hidden anywhere on the premises. A total of 3 shots were fired, but luckily no one was hurt. One of the employees phoned the police, and shortly after, the police surrounded the pizzeria. And about 45 minutes later, Welch came out with his hands in the air to surrender to authorities. On December 13, 2016, Welch was charged with 1 count of interstate transportation of a firearm with intent to commit an offense. The conspiracy theory has been widely discredited and debunked. Much of the purported evidence cited by the conspiracy theory's proponents had been taken from entirely different sources and made to appear as if it supported the conspiracy. Now at the end of the video, I just want to say, I do not think that all conspiracy theories are bullshit, but you do have to go online and do your own research. You can't just believe whatever anybody else says. And when you do research, make sure you aren't searching in a way that you are skewing the answers. Because these days on the internet, you can almost prove anything to be true if you just search it in the right way. And if you do think you did find something that is worth investigating, take all your research and send it to a proper journalist. They will, if it is something that carries water, they will publish it. Remember, like the most scandalous scoops get the most money. So they will do the rest of the research, and you can even ask for a accreditation or whatever. There's a professional way to do stuff. So send it to the police, send it to the journalist. Don't just decide this is the truth and then start this whole online revolution, and then people that did nothing wrong have to suffer because people speculate a bunch of bull. Anyways, let me know what you think of this whole conspiracy and everything. Do you think it is actually true? Like, are you not on my side? Do you think all of this shit was true and it was just like covered up somehow? Or do you agree with the fact that some conspiracy theories are true? Because I'm going to cover a conspiracy theory that is true in the next one, I think. So there are some of them that are true, but most of them are, just people like exaggerating the truth a lot, or just people dreaming up completely new stories. Anyways, if you guys found this video interesting, leave a like and subscribe. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?
I'm changing who I am.